Okay, so I'm gonna try something new for my videos this time. I'm just gonna do live talk instead of adding the audio later on. Some people told me that it sounds better. I don't know, more natural. Just let me know what you guys think. People that watch my videos, if this is a better idea. Most reefers do it like that, so I might as well too. Might be a little bit of echo because it's in the tanks are in my living room. So let's get to it and see what happens. So this is an update of my two tanks. On the left side is my Fusion 10 gallon, and on the right side is my 28 gallon Nanocube. They both use Kessel A160 lights. They work pretty well. They've worked for me for about a year, maybe more. I think it's 2 years. I've seen very good color and growth out of all of my corals, SPS, LPS, and Zoas. So if anybody's thinking about getting Kessels, I would recommend it for nano tanks. Some people use it on bigger tanks too, and with a lot of success. So that's it for what I think about my lights for this month. The new things will be my 10 gallon. I added some Acros since I lost some corals about 2 months ago because of my alkalinity swing issue, because I dosed too quickly. My alkalinity was too low, so I tried to bring it up way too fast. I think it's 0.5 per day that you can that's the recommended amount that you should bring it up to, but I did way more than that. I went from 4 DKH, which is pretty bad, to about 13 DKH in less than 2 weeks. So that really messed up my SPS. Some of my Montes died and lost their color. Luckily, most of them survived, and some of my colonies are still alive and coming back to life. They're getting their color back. So the new Acros that I added for my 10 gallon was the Pink Daisy, Toxic Tinius, Supreme Delight, Strawberry Shortcake, Strawberry Kiwi, Raspberry Delight, and Pinkberry Cake. That's on my 10 gallon. I put them in my 10 gallon. And maybe when none of them have died. They lost a lot of color though during the shipping. Okay, I'll start with my Nanocube 28 gallon. Everything that survived has recovered in here. I put back some of my Montes in here since I saw that my tank is doing better, and they have survived, and I can see the colors coming back. So that's always a good thing there. Since I fragged my huge orange cap colony, I had make a decision as to what to do about my live rock, because it kept falling over because it was not really stable. So what I decided to do was an island look. So I put all my live rock together, which is not that much. I like the minimalist look. Full front view of my tank right here. As it can be seen, it's like an island look, so I think I like it better than before, and it's much more stable. Right there, I put some of my Montes back. They're pretty much growing and getting their color back. It's kind of crowded in my 10 gallon, so I had to bring some of my SPS back in here. Green Star Polyp, as usual, growing. That thing is bulletproof, nothing kills it. There's my I decided to make a Acan and Acan garden, and also an Zoa garden on the bottom of my tank. So my Green Star Polyp is going to be sharing the bare bottom with my Zoas and Acans. So everything's colored up nicely. Actually, the alkalinity swing didn't affect my LPS or softies or Zoas. They don't really care about that kind of stuff, only my SPS. Here's a closer look of my corals from the right side view. Right side view from the front, looking at it from the front. Back there is one of my grafted Monte frags. It's doing pretty well. It's a Starburst Monty and another encrusted Monty, which is brown, black ground. Background is brown and the polyps are green. I don't know the name of it. I just know the other one is a star polyp. I think no, not star polyp. I think it's I already forgot. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't get these names right. Starburst Montipora. That's what it is. They're both encrusting and they're fused together. So that should be a real nice frag. That's one of my Monties that is coming back to life. See the polyps are getting blue again. They had turned almost completely white and the whole frag was brown. But it's coming back. There's a sad story right there. My stylo, most of it died. I had to break off the pieces that died, but there's a little tiny piece on the side that survived, so it's probably gonna grow back from there. It was a really nice colony that I lost. Right there on the left, here's how well my tank is doing now. Can't really be seen, but there's a tiny piece of Superman Monty that survived the alkalinity swing. I mean, I threw away the colony, but a little tiny piece survived, and it's actually growing. So there you go. That's what happens when your tank is doing better. A little tiny speck can grow into a colony. There's my other Monty that I got from my other tank. Since it was getting crowded, I brought it back over here. That's Sunset Monty. It's getting its colors back. Right there on the right, this was a Rainbow Monty. It was beautiful when I got it, but because of the outswing, it just turned red. I don't know if it's ever gonna come back, but it had all kinds of colors on it. We'll see what happens later on. I think this video is getting pretty long. And that's a little bit of my colony of my Zoa colonies. And green star polyp growing on my sand bed. Here's my 10-gallon Fusion 10-gallon, which is fully packed of full of SPS, including the 7 new Acros that I mentioned before. I wanted to add that the first time I tried an Acro, it was a complete failure. It was dead within 2 days because of my alkalinity problem, but it looks like I'm on better footing this time. None of them have died, which is a good start. And like I said before, they lost a lot of color during shipping, but I can see that their color is coming back very slowly. I've heard it can take weeks for them to get their color back. So I did lower my light to about 25% so I don't burn them at the beginning. I didn't want to shock them. That's what I've heard that you have to do when you get new corals. I'm still dosing ESV part A and B. Is 2 milliliters, one of each, one of calcium, one of alkalinity at night at 11:30 and 12. I do it so there's no precipitation. I keep the dosing of calcium and alkalinity about half an hour from each other so I can avoid precipitation. Full front view of my Fusion 10-gallon. Let me know, guys, if you like, just this kind of video. Like I said before, just live talking. I mean, most people do it like that. So, well, hopefully you guys will like it. Like I said before, 7 new Acros. So it's a complete dominant SPS dominant tank, except for 1 or 2 frags of Zoas that were left over from when I have Zoas in there. I do have a little bit of cyano in this tank too that I'm trying to get rid of. I think it's because I've been feeding mini mices, but I do rinse them out before I throw them in here, so that seems to help. Here's the left side view from the front of my Fusion 10 gallon. That's the orange Monty cap that died in my other tank. That was, remember that the monster colony in my other videos. It's already grown a lot. I'll probably break off a piece later on and shove it in my 28 gallon later on. As can be seen, all my Monties are coming back to life. Right there is my frag of my stylo that died. That's only a little piece left in my other tank. What I did is I broke off one of the branches before it died completely and shoved it in this tank. That's how you save corals that look like they're a goner. See, nice Monty and Acro tank this has become. It's incredible that you can keep these hard to keep corals in such a small volume of water. My actual liquid volume of water is about 7.5 gallons because I've drained the water before for emergency situations. And that's about it for this month. Like I said before, this is where I installed my my new auto top off from it's called the Smart Auto Micro, Smart ATO Micro from Auto Aqua. It's been in there for about a month. It's tiny and it works really well. It was 120 bucks, but I think it's worth the money. So let me know guys what you think about this new style of video, just doing it live. I want to thank everybody for watching, and guess I'll catch you guys next month. Take care as usual. Comment, share, subscribe, suggestions, any questions. I'll be happy to answer any questions that anybody has. I hope you like my video, and take care. I'll probably do a couple of full tank shots at the end so you guys can see the pictures. A couple of full tank shots for both tanks. Alright, take care everybody.